Imagine, if you will, a high-stakes heist so bizarre it could have been penned by Agatha Christie herself. In the heart of London, during the crisp autumn of 1958, an audacious robbery took place that left both Scotland Yard and the public scratching their heads. This is the tale of the great Ruby Riddle, a caper that proved that reality can be stranger, and much more puzzling, than fiction. The setting, a luminous lair. The scene was set at the prestigious Hatton Garden Safe Deposit Company. This was no ordinary vault, it was an impenetrable fortress designed to keep the most prized possessions of the elite safe from prying eyes. Inside were treasures worth a king's ransom, including a dazzling collection of jewels, most notably, the legendary Imperial Ruby, a gemstone so rare it was rumored to be cursed. The culprits, a bizarre band of senior gentlemen. In a twist straight out of a detective novel, the masterminds behind this grand theft were not your typical band of masked criminals. Instead, they were a group of elderly gentlemen, including a former professional boxer, a retired dentist, and a skilled handyman, all in their 60s and 70s. They might not have been the picture of physical prowess, but they made up for it with meticulous planning and a touch of audacious charm. These silver-haired bandits were so inconspicuous that they hardly raised an eyebrow when they began frequenting the area, posing as harmless old men with a penchant for chit-chat. Little did the guards know, their casual conversations were mere rehearsals for the grand heist that was about to unfold. The heist, how did they do it? As the Easter weekend approached, the mastermind, a charming octogenarian named Basil, decided it was time to put their plan into action. Armed with a few tools, a ladder, and a can of paint, this gang of geriatric robbers managed to bypass the most sophisticated security systems of the time. Their method? A combination of old-fashioned brute force and clever manipulation. The plan involved drilling through the vault's reinforced walls, a task requiring patience and precision. Basil and his crew had spent months practicing this technique under the cover of darkness, using a disused warehouse as their practice ground. They'd even perfected a method to subdue any alarms, using an ingenious combination of tape and paste. Their method of entry was almost too simple. They crawled through the small, unguarded service hatch, avoided the laser sensors with nimble agility, and cracked the safe's complex combination locks as if they were solving a crossword puzzle. The entire operation took less than a day. The twist, vanished without a trace. By the time the vault was discovered to have been emptied, the gang had already vanished. The only trace of their presence was a cryptic note left behind, reading, "The jewels are gone, but the riddle remains." The heist's aftermath baffled investigators. The robbers had left no fingerprints, no DNA, and no concrete clues as to their whereabouts. The ruby, along with millions of pounds worth of valuables, had simply disappeared. The elderly gang had become ghosts. Theories and speculations. For decades, theories about the great Ruby Riddle have ranged from the plausible to the fantastical. Some say the robbers were simply professionals with an exceptional knack for breaking and entering, while others believe they were part of a larger, more secretive organization. Rumors abound that the gang's leader, Basil, was living comfortably in a sunny retirement community, sipping tea and recounting tales of his adventurous past. Others speculate that the robbers, having pulled off such a flawless crime, may have vanished into obscurity, their identities hidden forever. The legacy, a caper for the ages. Despite extensive investigations and numerous leads, the case remains unsolved to this day. The Great Ruby Riddle has earned its place in criminal history not just for its audacity and execution but for the mystery that surrounds it. So the next time you hear someone say, "It's a mystery for the ages," remember that sometimes, the most thrilling tales are those where the answers remain tantalizingly out of reach. And as you ponder the fate of the Imperial Ruby, just remember, the true treasure might just be the thrill of the chase itself. If you enjoy diving into the enigma of the Great Ruby Riddle, why not stick around for more? Subscribe to our channel for more fascinating tales, intriguing mysteries, and thrilling heists from history. Hit that subscribe button and join us on our next adventure!